Jai Yogeshwar, welcome to the Gyan Sarovar page. Today we'll be talking about Chapter 2, Shlok 6. This shlok refers to Arjun's character, the concepts of attachment versus detachment. It talks about if victory is meaningless, and it talks about JIJIVISHA. We'd like to wish everybody a happy Diwali and a happy New Year. Shlok 6. Na chetad vidma kataranugaryo yadva jayema yadivanujeya yane vahatva na jijivishamas devashtita prarmukhidartarashtra. Transliteration. We do not even know which result of this war is preferable for us, conquering them or being conquered by them. Even after killing them, we will not have a desire to live. Yet they have taken the side of the sons of Dhritarashtra and now stand before us on the battlefield. Arjun's shift from hard no to should I fight or should I not fight. In this verse, we finally see Arjun shift from his initial hard decision not to fight the Kauravas to a position of dilemma, asking himself, should I fight or should I not fight? The fact that Arjun has moved from completely being against fighting the war shows progress towards the end realization. Even though he has not fully realized that fighting the war is his duty as a Kshatriya, specifically a righteous one, he is one step closer to the realization, and with the guidance of Lord Krishna, he will surely come to this realization. Why does Arjun think victory will be meaningless? Arjun states in this verse that if we take the blood of our relatives and elders on the other side, any victory from the Mahabharata war will not have any meaning towards the kingdom of Hastinapur and the Kuru dynasty. Arjun feels in his emotional state that it is unrighteous to kill the bodies of great souls in history, such as Bhishma and Dronacharya, who have mentored and taught Arjun since he was a small child. Other family members such as Duryodhan, Dushasan, and Shakuni were on the Kaurav side as well, who although caused lots of evil and unrighteousness were still dear to Arjun. It is important for Arjun to realize that these great people that are fighting for unrighteousness should not be viewed as his family, rather they should be viewed as his greatest enemies. The meaning of JIJIVISHA. Literally translated, JIJIVISHA means the desire to live or will to live. However, Sri Krishna Bhagavan explains that one must not only have the desire to lead a long life, but also a fulfilling life with purpose. Nowadays, most individuals lead their life with the attitude of eat, drink, and be merry. We consider material fulfillment to be the benchmark of success and financial progress to be the prime motivator in our lives. But what happens when we have met our personal goals? Be that career goals, familial goals, or personal goals. We have all heard the saying, money does not buy happiness. And in today's world, many of us experience a feeling of emptiness, even though on paper, our lives are perfect. We have checked all the boxes and met all the standards of the material world, yet we still see individuals battling depression, anxiety, and a lack of fulfillment. Despite having met these goals, we lack JIJIVISHA, an enthusiasm or zest for life, and our lives have become monotonous with daily routine. The Gita explains that JIJIVISHA means to live a life with purpose, specifically with the purpose of giving back to the earth and to the God who allowed us to achieve our personal goals. Without him and his desire, or ichcha, we would not be able to progress. Thus, it becomes increasingly important to give back to society and give back to Bhagwan so that we too can become a tool for him to help others. This desire to do God's work and to become his sevak or his tool is termed JIJIVISHA. How each relationship has both positive and negative aspects. Everything material that comes into this world must also leave this world one day. Nothing in this world is ours. Everything is owned by the Almighty. This means we shouldn't feel attachment when we get something, nor should we feel deprived or sad when we lose something. Because technically, nothing materialistic in this world is ours. God decides when it's time for something to come and when it's time for it to go. What is attachment versus detachment? Attachment is something that follows us all the way from birth into our adult lives. It starts from an emotional attachment to our mothers and slowly expands to material attachment and attachment to our personal goals as we progress in life. While this attachment is often what drives us to move forward in life, it can also be the very quality that eventually leads to our downfall. Thus, it is important to continually practice detachment throughout our lives. We can recognize that we are human and it is natural to develop emotional attachments to the people and material around us, but to not let this attachment get in the way of our decision making is what is referred to as detachment. Our attachments should not change our perception of right and wrong. Process of detachment. Awareness. This process of detachment essentially is in the title. We need to be aware of our material attachment in order to eradicate it from our daily lives. The first step is always to recognize when we have an attachment. For example, let us say we get an addiction to fast food. The first thing we must do before any sort of solution is to recognize and accept our attachment, because without that we will continue to go out for fast food. Dualship and ownership. By recognizing that whatever one has in life is not because of oneself, but it belongs solely to Bhagwan, we can release ownership from our achievements and thereby become detached from them. If I know that without Bhagwan I would not be where I am today, it will eliminate our ego and help us realize that the one who gave us everything could just as easily take it away. Process of detachment continued. The next thing is small steps. You should start detaching yourself by going against your will for small things. For example, you have to choose between a red balloon and a purple balloon. You really want the red balloon, however, you decide to go against your will and buy the purple balloon instead. You shouldn't feel sad after this. Just accept it and move on. This provides you with flexibility and stability of mind. You eventually won't feel like your choices affect your state of mind anymore. Lastly, we have prayer. You can use prayer to make yourself detached by materialistic objects such as something you love, like your favorite pillow, a blanket you love, or anything else you're attached to. By praying to God, you are detaching yourself from your surroundings. This helps you get one step closer to becoming a less materialistic person. Time for a mini quiz. How many years ago was the Bhagavad Gita recited? Please comment your answers in the comment section below, and the correct answer will be stated in the description and the video as well. Next chapter will be coming next week. Please ask any questions you may have about this content. We encourage everybody to ask at least one question so we can all discuss from the questions and ultimately learn from them. Please check the description box below for the link to the Google form to ask any questions. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening.